Good afternoon. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, man? Good evening to those that's on the East Coast, Midwest, down south. What's good? How everybody doing? You know what I'm saying? Happy Labor Day weekend, man. I hope everybody having a blessed and productive day. Hope you've been safe. You feel me? And I hope you're just enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Loving on your family. You know what I'm saying? Etc. Getting to that bag. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You feel me? So I just want to, I'm going to shed light on the Giannis shit. I ain't really spoke on this Giannis shit and the whole Gilbert shit. I was just, letting this shit play out, doing other shit. But I understand, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel, in my opinion, and how I feel, I really understand what Gilbert was saying about Giannis's game. I just don't like the way he, you know what I'm saying, verbalized it. You see what I'm saying? I think that it looked like he was attacking him and really just shitting on his overall game. But, you know what I'm saying? I understand why he said what he said, because I sort of agree with him in some aspects. Let me explain. In my opinion, and this is my opinion, and I know it's a lot of Giannis fans. I don't dislike Giannis. I think Giannis is a very good player, exceptional player. You know what I'm saying? He has accomplished a lot in the 7, 8, 9 years he's been in the league. You know what I'm saying? Defensive player of the year, multiple regular season MVPs, finals MVP. You know what I'm saying? That is big. That is very, 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 very big. But you have to understand who owns Giannis. Who owns the rights to Giannis? And let's keep it a buck. Some rich, wealthy motherfucker over here in the States. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Let's just call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming into this country without a visa. You gotta get your visa, everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a legal citizen of this country. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have all your paperwork and shit and everything. Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you how I know that, you know what I'm saying, a rich motherfucking white man owns Giannis, the rights to Giannis. They own him. You know what I'm saying? They tell him how far to, they tell him how fast to run, how high to jump. Real talk. And now he's becoming more familiar with the culture. You know what I'm saying? When Giannis came over here, he was raw. He didn't really know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now you're starting to see a real different type of personality. You feel me? He a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, in tune with the culture and trying to act like he down with the, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you how I know. Oakland A's player, or former Oakland A's player, he currently plays for the Chicago White Sox, baseball, MLB, professional MLB player, second baseman Elvis Andrus. Right? Played for the A's. So we were out, you know what I'm saying, at a little Korean spot, eating some food, you know what I'm saying? And he walks in. So mind you, Elvis Andrus, I think, is from Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, right? But who does he walk in with? One big old family, you know what I'm saying? And this is right like after the game. This was after the game, shortly after, you know what I'm saying? They had played a little earlier, a couple hours earlier. This is after the game. He comes in with, you know what I'm saying, with this white family. And I'm sitting there looking and I'm telling my child, I said, there go Elvis Andrus, who played for the Oakland A's. And he was like, where? I said, right there. So in my mind, I'm looking, I'm like, well, how do these players get over here to the States? Who owns the rights to them? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like some crazy ass shit. They go over there to these, you know what I'm saying, third world countries, and they go over to these states outside the U.S., these countries outside the U.S., and they go and scout talent and find talent who they think that they can mold, you know what I'm saying, and brand. Pay attention. Don't that remind you of something? And then they market this guy, you know what I'm saying, to everyone over here. And then guess what? They blow up. You know what I'm saying? Now they reap all the benefits of somebody, and guess what? They give that person a piece of the pie. what I'm saying, for their services. But they still own the rights. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really be a good person. You really gotta be a good person. You really gotta be on your P's and Q's when you come over here. If you go against any kind of agenda or go against the grain in any shape, form, or fashion, guess what? Boop, shipping your ass back over there to the motherfucking poverty, you know what I'm saying, stricken environment. You know what I'm saying? And everything. And you know, a lot of them are trying to find a way to get over here. So they use sports, baseball, basketball, soccer, you know what I'm saying, football, etc., as a way to get over here to the States. They brand them, they market them. That's why when the whole thing with, you know what I'm saying, Sammy Sosa came out, it kind of hurt his whole get down, bro, because he not from over here. And now, most recently, motherfucking Fernando Tatis, now a lot of these motherfucking, now a lot of these motherfucking companies and shit are not trying to have those endorsement deals. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these companies are dropping him from, you know what I'm saying, representing them and marketing their product and their brand. You feel what I'm saying? And that's hurting his stock, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because he sustained an injury. And he took, you know what I'm saying, some shit that was banned on the list of banned substances or whatever. You feel me? And that's just what it is. But he made a mistake. I don't think he tried to intentionally cheat the game. You feel what I'm saying? I think that he just really he was taking things to try to boost his recovery time. You know what I'm saying? And help him along with his recovery. And it probably had something in it that was banned. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. You feel me? Because he was already on his way back. So, the shit it was just bad timing when he tested. So, you have to look at it like, okay, Giannis, they call him the Greek freak. He was real quiet, humble, didn't really say nothing, didn't joke, didn't do nothing, didn't know nothing about nothing in the States. You see what I'm saying? But then look, because remember earlier in Giannis' career, he was one of them motherfuckers who had anger. And everything that Giannis been through with losing his dad, and, you know, he got all his brothers and his family and stuff. I understand all that, you know what I'm saying? And my condolences go out to him for his situation and how he came up, you know what I'm saying? And how he got here. But you have to look, when Giannis first came into the league, bro, Giannis was out here ready to fight motherfuckers. And I'm talking about bash they motherfucking brains in. Y'all remember that when he checked Michael Dunleavy that game? Ran straight into his chest and got ejected? See, Giannis had a temper on him. He was coming over here trying to be like, man, fuck that. He had a lot of anger built up inside of him. You know what I'm saying? But they had to hurry up and get that under wraps because they was like, wait a minute, we chose you as the chosen one. You're the next guy up. We're going to make sure that we market you. We're going to make sure that you have a high level of success. And we're going to make sure that we show you tapes of all the old school people. You know what I'm saying? And we want you and your game to look similar to the game of, need I say it? Need I say it? Who y'all think I'm talking about? Giannis is the Greek chosen one, bro. Have y'all ever understood? Do you get why Giannis came over here praising LeBron so much? But then he's trying to have a mentality of a Kobe, but he got the game of a LeBron. So they're thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we can recreate LeBron in the image of Giannis. You know what I'm saying? All it is the Greek LeBron. When LeBron first came into the motherfucking league, bro, what did you see? Raw talent, athleticism. Now, mind you, his basketball IQ was already developed and a little higher than Giannis's, but Giannis's was a raw talent who had skill, but who was just raw. You know what I'm saying? He was small in stature. He was long, but he was still growing. So he just needed to grow into his body, get stronger, hit the weight room, let his game develop a little bit. But if you look at Giannis and LeBron, they played a similar type of game, bro. Think about that. Don't have the greatest of footwork. You know what I'm saying? big, strong, athletic, agile, don't really have a great jump shot. Not really great free throw shooters. Can pass the ball. This is what it is. See, and that's why when I be like, man, these people be straight creative players. They be creative players. You know what I'm saying? They be creative players. And then they try to say, oh, this motherfucker, he the best in the world. He the best in the game. It's just like, well, it's a lot of deficiencies in a motherfucking game. It's a lot of things that a motherfucker cannot do. You feel me? But if you put him around other great players, he can still, you know what I'm saying, use what he's good at and be dominant at that. You know what I'm saying? And they can win. Because the last time I checked, the best player on a team has to be the closer. If your best player can't be the closer, how can you be the best in a motherfucking game, bro? That means your game is limited. That means I'm going to get all these stats, I'm going to get all these numbers, but when it get to a certain part in the game, I need you motherfuckers to go and finish this shit off. You get what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute, why do I need to validate you, my nigga? I'm just saying. I mean, because when a game, you got to look at this. When it was no Jordan, who was closing for the Bulls? Scotty, because Scotty was that dude too. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't Jordan, but Scotty was Scotty. He brought a different element. And the one thing that Scotty had, he wasn't fearful, bro. Scotty developed his game. He had an understanding on how to play. So when Gilbert say that Giannis still need to learn the game and develop his IQ, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because if Giannis is the best in the world right now, Giannis should just be dominating the league, bro. He should be dominating the league. But they changed Giannis' game all the way up. See, Giannis, his stroke and his jump shot was that of a Kevin Durant. You feel what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, they changed his shot, and now he shoots a little slower than he did. He has sort of like a hitch, a set shot, like in his jumper. His jumper was a little faster, though, like all in one motion. It wasn't no get to one point and kind of like pause and then get up and then shoot. It was all in one motion. You know what I'm saying? It was faster. And then all of a sudden it changed once they said, okay, well, now we got to change you up because we're going to make you this person. We want you to be dominant right here. We're going to make you a force by nature. Boop. Get in the weight room. You seen him bulk up. You seen Giannis just all of a sudden go from this puny, skinny little motherfucker, all of a sudden ripped up. We seen the same thing with LeBron James, bro. These motherfucking athletes, bro, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. These motherfuckers be manufactured, bro. Real talk. It might sound crazy, but nigga, if you don't pay attention to this shit, how I look at this shit it's a little deeper for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, how did Giannis just leapfrog all these other motherfucking players and become the greatest? His game got better, yeah, but I just think he just got more confident. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think his game really matured all that much. It matured, but not all that much to be considered the greatest in the game. It's a lot of things that Giannis cannot do that Jimmy Buckets can do. It's a lot of things Giannis cannot do that Jason Tatum can do. It's a lot of things that Giannis cannot do that Kawhi Leonard can do. Do I have to keep going? Do I have to keep going? You see how they try to take a piece of Kobe mindset and then a piece of LeBron's, you know what I'm saying, all around skill set, and then try to formulate it into Giannis? Y'all see how that happened like that, bro? Just keep it a buck, man. I need y'all to really pay attention to this shit. Giannis don't have the greatest of footwork. He don't have the greatest of handles. You know what I'm saying? Giannis is long, big, agile, strong. He's going to be able to get to whatever spot he wants to based off of that alone. He don't have handles like Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Who's the anomaly, you know what I'm saying, for what he can do at that size. You feel what I'm saying? We seen Kevin Durant do this shit in college. Kevin Durant was a fucking man. He was a beast at Texas that freshman year. Took his talents to the NBA, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Now, people don't like the way KD been moving, but outside of how KD been moving, his game speaks for itself. Him joining the Warriors, yeah, some players just ain't built for the pressure, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. He ran from the smoke, wanted to go join the Warriors, or as he say, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to endure a new challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay. You feel me? I said, okay. I mean, that's bullshit to me because it wasn't no challenge. It was really unfair, so he never got challenged. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no challenge. It was too easy. You're joining a team that already won, only getting better. You know what I'm saying? Steph already winning MVPs. Draymond, Defensive Player of the Year. Motherfucking Clay, multiple All-Stars. So they already had something solid over there. Andre Iggy, you know what I'm saying? It was just like unfair. So you ran from the smoke and you joined. See, that was a weak move. Now, we would have respected him if he would have ran it back in OKC and it didn't work out. Now, okay, it's not working out in OKC. You got to put some more players around me. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? And stick it out. You feel me? But the NBA, again, manufacture rings for certain players. It always happen like that. You know what I'm saying? And now KD ain't ever did nothing outside of motherfucking Golden State. And all of a sudden he want to be, left alone and all this shit. But he's not, you know what I'm saying, keeping it 100. He's not standing on his square. He like, I don't give a fuck. But then he come out and say one thing and then he respond to motherfuckers with 100 different burner accounts. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. He's not built like that. But I'm not going to take away from his talent. Is he a great basketball player? Yeah, great basketball player. But does he have the mindset of some of the greatest who won at the highest level by getting it out of the mud? You know what I'm saying? And not taking the motherfucking cheap, you know what I'm saying? Not taking the motherfucking cheap route to get, you know what I'm saying, to early success. Period. No, he doesn't. And I'm seeing with Giannis, they're promoting this Giannis shit. That's why everybody in mainstream media, Giannis is the best, Giannis is the best, Giannis is the best. As soon as a motherfucker challenge that and say, I don't think Giannis is the best because of these reasons, now we're hating. Everybody is hating on him. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to make it seem like everything is predicated on race, on all these different factors. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, nigga, real African motherfuckers don't fuck with motherfuckers don't fuck with black people that's in America. The last time I checked. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been fed that poison from our oppressors. You already know how that go. So if anything, they looking at us sideways. We ain't looking at them sideways. We're the most motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, welcoming people. As far as we're going to give you 1,000,000 chances, we're going to welcome you into our home, we're going to do a whole bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? We're going to trust you, everything, the whole nine, bro. That's how we are. We're so loving, we're caring, we're empathetic, we're compassionate, we're supportive. You know what I'm saying? We encourage, inspire, motivate, all of that. It's been like that. But everybody else look at us sideways, though. You know what I'm saying? But we can love, respect, and let everybody else come on into our motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Into our motherfucking circle. We letting squares, triangles, octagons, rectangles. We letting all that shit into our motherfucking circle when them motherfuckers really don't need to be there. That's how trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? We are. Or willingly trusted, I would say. So this whole Giannis shit about hey, no, we're just critiquing his game. Did he win a championship? Yeah, he won a championship. Okay, whoop-de-doo. He wouldn't have won that championship without a motherfucking Chris Middleton and motherfucking Drew Holiday. You know what I'm saying? They try to make it seem like because he won these defensive accolades that he's this all-time great defensive player. And when I watch the games, from what I see, does he guard KD? You know what I'm saying? And Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and, you know what I'm saying, some of the best Kawhis and some of the best players in the league on certain possessions? Yes, I'll give him that. He does. Does he guard them and match up with them consistently for a whole game? No. Because he's not going to be able to do what he does on offense and give that same amount of effort on defense for a whole 48 minutes. Because we've seen him get tired as fuck in certain ball games. You know what I'm saying? We've seen him get tired because his conditioning isn't up to par. You get what I'm saying? He's just going out there just playing based off of his athleticism. He doesn't fully understand how great he really can be. You get what I'm saying? Developing, working on your footwork. Because guess what? The way he plays the straight downhill, you know what I'm saying? From the top of the key in half-court sets. Now, transition is different. He's so long that 2 steps, 3 steps from the motherfucking half-court, he at the rim. You know what I'm saying? You can be an excellent, great transition player. I'm not knocking that. Your half-court game is going to have to develop, though. You're not going to keep being able to face up at the top of the key. And I blame that solely on Mike Budenholzer putting him in those type of situations. You know what I'm saying? He's exerting a lot of energy trying to go full force, you know what I'm saying, one steam ahead into a defense that's geared to just stack the box and everybody waiting on him to make a move. You know what I'm saying? He's tiring himself out by trying to go one-on-one from the top of the key. He's exerting too much energy. See, that type of game, you can't sustain that level of game throughout the course of your career, or else he's going to have a shortened career. He's not going to be able to maximize his career playing that style of basketball. Real talk. Because you've seen it in Boston. He was out of gas, and I don't even think Chris Middleton would have helped. I don't. Chris Middleton would have helped a little bit, but I think the way Boston was geared in defending Giannis, it would have put more pressure on Chris Middleton. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't seen nobody defend Giannis like that since that Toronto team, you know what I'm saying, at 2019. We haven't seen nobody put that much pressure on Giannis, you know what I'm saying, since 2019. When it was the Kawhi and the troops, like, you know what I'm saying, Pascal Siakam and those guys, and OG Anunoby's and Norman Powell's, and you feel me, Marc Gasol, who was a former defensive player of the year, Serge Ibaka, we know he was a good defensive player. And then we know Kawhi, defensive player of the year twice. So, you know what I'm saying? That's putting a lot of pressure on the guy, bro. So as far as him developing and understanding how to change his game up, I understood what Gilbert Arenas was saying. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as his not working on his conditioning, I do understand that too. Because I seen a Giannis that got tired last year and got burnt out because he was trying to force everything, and it was so physical on him that he was just like, fuck it. He kept trying to force it and kept trying to force it. So by the time he did shoot those pull-up jump shots and those turnaround jumpers, or go to the free throw line and shoot free throws, he was tired. He didn't have any legs. You see what I'm saying? So he really burnt himself out trying to impose his will from a physical standpoint instead of just being more smarter. Because Milwaukee really had a chance to beat Boston last year in that series. It went 7 games. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking Milwaukee was up 3-2. So, you feel me? So we got to look at it like that. But Giannis is just the Greek chosen one. The NBA is promoting this guy and trying to really get this guy to just be up to speed with everything when it's really going to take him a little bit longer. Yeah, they won that championship, but yeah, okay. They won a championship, bro. We give him credit for that. I'm not discrediting his championships. I just see how the NBA manufactures certain talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the talent that they don't manufacture, who are just that good, they're not promoted like that. Like, you feel me? Unless you fully sell your motherfucking soul, bro, or you just sucking the motherfucking media's, you know what I'm saying, y'all that I'm talking about off, then they're not gonna really promote you like that, bro. You feel me? Period. They never promoted Carmelo Anthony. Why is that? Why is that? You know what I'm saying? And the only reason they really lightweight promoted Russell Westbrook is because he was wearing dresses. So he was already playing for the other team. But they didn't like the way that Russell Westbrook handled the media. They never did like that. They never did promote a Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Why didn't they promote Kyrie and everything Kyrie could do? Gifted. Never seen nothing like him. Because the way he treats the media. So you gotta understand that. You have to understand that. Now Curry is being promoted everywhere. Curry wasn't really being promoted like that. You know what I'm saying? Once he started to turn into a solid ass motherfucking player and become a star. But now he's being promoted everywhere. After that 2016 finals, when he threw that finals, you know what I'm saying? It's Curry league, pretty much. Curry and LeBron. But LeBron and Giannis has similar games, bro. If you think about it and watch them, similar games. Just raw talent, athletic. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron had a higher basketball IQ because he's been playing basketball over here in the States for longer. You get what I'm saying? He's been over here, homegrown. But Giannis, you know what I'm saying? Different story. So I understand what Gilbert was saying. I just don't like how he verbalized. Some of those things was a little bit, he went a little bit too far with some of his shit. You feel what I'm saying? But when I look at Giannis, they be like, oh, he's a great defensive player. And then to validate a lot of these people talking points, they want to bring up numbers. And I'm like, really? Like, y'all bringing up, why do y'all bring up numbers so much? You can always bring up numbers, you know what I'm saying? To motherfucking refute or to support any argument. In either way. I don't care about the numbers. It's what you see. What am I seeing? So am I seeing the numbers that you guys are showing that's representing, you know what I'm saying, how good he's supposed to be? Is he showing me that on the court? Are we getting those results? Or are those just numbers? Are those numbers really telling a story? You know what I'm saying? Because when people bring up numbers, I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, this motherfucker, that shit. Okay, like, what are those numbers supposed to say? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. What are those numbers supposed to say? And I pay attention to this shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, nah, I don't see it. Oh, no, he ain't guarding the best player, bro. Because I seen Luka cook him. Period. I seen motherfuckers cook Giannis, bro. You know what I'm saying? Giannis cannot move side to side. He's long, right? But his lateral foot speed, his lateral quickness, it's not that of, you know, somebody like a Kobe or a Kawhi or, you know what I'm saying, great defensive players who can slide real fast and cut a motherfucker off. See, Giannis too long for that. So he's going to bring his 2 feet together. When it's time to slide, he bring that 1 foot together. And now you're done. If you bring that other foot, you know what I'm saying, together, now it's done because it's going to take you even longer, you know what I'm saying, to get back on track and start to slide. And with that volume of speed and lateral quickness to keep up with some of these quicker guards and some of these, you know what I'm saying, smaller guards that got quick feet. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be hard. See, Giannis, as far as Giannis being a great defender, he's really long, bro. So he can challenge and contest shots. I seen him just recently, you know what I'm saying, close out in the FIBA games. He closed out on a motherfucker he was in the middle of the key and dude was wide open shooting a 3-pointer. He closed out so motherfucking cold with his long ass and jumped up and got a piece of that 3 and blocked that motherfucker and then got out in transition and scored the layup and one, putting the game on ice. Now that was impressive. That's the type of shit that he can do. But as far as one-on-one lock you down D, he's not super elite at that for some of the reasons that I just named. You feel what I'm saying? So motherfuckers need to put that in perspective, bro. That's real talk. But as far as helping motherfuckers and defending motherfuckers at that cup, blocking dunks and shots and shit at the rim, he's very, 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 very good. He's an elite defender when it comes to that. But, you know, these stats these days, they don't really tell the whole story, bro. Those defensive stats really don't tell the whole story from what you see on the court. You feel what I'm saying? But to think that Giannis is just hated on for no reason and all of this shit, no, motherfuckers over here who watch the game of basketball and understand the game of basketball, who not listening to mainstream media and ESPN tell you that this is the best player in the league. You know what I'm saying? I got my own set of eyes. I see something different. Now, if a nigga got cataracts and a motherfucker wearing goggles and motherfucking glasses and a whole bunch of shit and you ain't got your motherfucking prescription updated, nigga, then you might be, your motherfucking eyes might be playing tricks on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your motherfucking eyes might be playing tricks on you. It might be one of those things like on Shallow Hal, nigga. You remember when Shallow Hal, nigga, when he seen all them motherfucking fine-ass girls but they was really hella fat? Come on, bro, keep it 100. Niggas is out here on that Shallow Hal shit, bro. But you still gotta put the shit in the proper perspective, nigga. Giannis is great. You know what I'm saying? Can he become greater? I don't know. Because at some point, you should start seeing that, oh man, he can shoot. Because when Kobe first came to the league, rest in peace to the greatest to ever do it, the Mamba, you seen that Kobe jumper was a little inconsistent, right? But he wasn't afraid to take that motherfucking jumper. See, it's a difference between being afraid to take it and then being hesitant on taking it. See, that's the likes of somebody who can really shoot, but it's just not falling because nerves, anxious, anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Not getting a proper elevation, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But a motherfucker would shoot that motherfucker had a proper form, but a motherfucker just wasn't going in. So what do you do? Work on it. Repetition. Shots. Get in the gym. Shoot 1,000. Make 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Make 2,000. Do that shit 3, 4, 5 times a day. Then what you got? That shit translate over to the game. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not really seeing that with Giannis. I'm not seeing that jumper. Yeah, he's taking it, but I think he's only taking it because all the critics are saying he can't shoot. So he's really doing the opposite of what Ben Simmons did. See, everybody told Ben Simmons, you can shoot. No, don't shoot. And, you know what I'm saying? That shit got so deep inside his motherfucking mind, it was just like, fuck it, broke his confidence. He's like, fuck, I'm hesitant, I'm not gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? But with Giannis, it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make some, I'm gonna miss some, but I'm gonna shoot. But it's not an elite jump shot, like, you know what I'm saying? And Giannis knows that's not the strength of his game. He say, as long as I work on my free throws, I can still keep going to the hole and be great. You feel me? So people need to understand that Giannis this is probably the best Giannis that you're going to see, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because KD can't do some of the things that Giannis can do as far as impose his will from a physical standpoint, Euro stepping motherfuckers, just beasting motherfuckers and putting motherfuckers up under the rim and dunking on them and shit, going through their chest. KD can't do that. He's not built like that as far as his physique. You know what I'm saying? Giannis is. So, but Giannis ain't going to be able to do some of the same things that KD do off the dribble with the handle. You know what I'm saying? With the 2 dribble, 1 dribble pull up. With the 3-point pull up. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at it like, you know what I'm saying? This is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to see. You feel me? This is what you're going to see. we need to start really putting this shit in perspective and understanding what's really going on here. You feel me? And that's no knock on Giannis, but I just don't see him getting any better than what he's showing right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the next 3 or 4? What's the next 5 to 6, 7, 8 years gonna look like for Giannis? Like his game. Do you really think that he's gonna be turning around fadeaway jumper? Because as you get older, you have to preserve your career. If he develops that jumper, then that's gonna take away from him just being super dominant and posting motherfuckers up and doing all of that shit. I'll just keep it in 100. Let's just keep it a buck right now. Let's just keep it a buck right now. You feel me? His game is going to slow down because now he's going to be, man, let me go to the post. Let me do this. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Shaq's earlier on in Shaq's career. What did we see from Shaq? What did we see from Shaq? Let's keep it 100. Keep it a buck. What did we see from Shaq? Shaq, all athleticism. Dunking on motherfuckers. Straight attacking the rim with force. Then later on in Shaq's career, what did we see? You know what I'm saying? He started slowing down a little bit. He was still athletic as fuck, but what did he start doing? Giving your ass that little jump hook. That little turnaround push shot. He did that. He jump hooked your ass to death. Little push shot. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all got to keep it a buck, bro. You got to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to preserve your career. See, Shaq just didn't have a condition and he didn't work hard. He didn't keep his body right. So when he went to that year, you know what I'm saying? And motherfucking, what's the name? Was his last year, bro? Of being dominant. That was his last year being dominant in motherfucking in Miami. He wasn't getting no more chips after that year. And Dwayne Wade, you know what I'm saying, carried them niggas to the chip.